Okay, I'll start. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Cheva Narottamam Devam Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudire. Srinvatam Sakatha Krishna Punya Shavana Kirtana Hridayantha Stohi Abhadrani Vidunoti Sruhissatam नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवते उत्तमा श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी. Reading from Canto 4, Chapter 11, verses 32 to 35. So verse 32. Yeno pasrashtat पुरुषाल्य लोक उद्विजते भृशम न बुद्धस्त तद्वसम गच्छेद इच्छन अभयम आत्मनः. Synonym: yena, by which, upasratat, being overwhelmed, purusat, by the person, loka, everyone, udvijate, becomes terrified, bhrasham, greatly, na, never, buddha, a learned person, tat, of anger, vasam, under the control, gachet, should go, icchan, desiring, abhayam, fearlessness, liberation, atmana, of the self. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. A person who desires liberation from this material world should not fall under the control of anger, because when bewildered by anger, one becomes a source of dread for all others. Purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. A devotee or saintly person should not be dreadful to others, nor should anyone be a source of dread to him. If one treats others with non-enmity, then no one will become his enemy. There is the example, however, of Jesus Christ, who had enemies and they crucified him. The demonic are always present, and they find fault even in saintly persons. But a saintly person never becomes angry, even if there is very great provocation. Text 33. Helanam Girish Bhratur Dhanadasya Tvaya Kritam Yaj Jagnivan Punya Janan Bhratar Ghanan Iti Amrishitah. Synonyms: Helanam, disrespectful behavior; Girisha, of Lord Shiva; Bhratu, the brother; Dhanadasya, to Kuvera; Tvaya, by you; Kritam, was performed; Yat, because; Jagnivan, you have killed; Punya Janan, the Yakshas; Bhratar, of your brother; Ghananan, killers; Iti, thus; Amarsita, angry. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Translation by my dear Dhruva, you thought that the Yakshas killed your brother, and therefore you have killed great number of them. But by this action, you have agitated the mind of Lord Shiva's brother Kuvera, who is the treasurer of the demigods. Please note that your actions have been very disrespectful to Kuvera and Lord Shiva. Purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Lord Manu stated that Dhruva Maharaj had been offensive to Lord Shiva and his brother Kuvera because the Yakshas belonged to Kuvera's family. They were not ordinary persons. As such, they have been described as Punya Janan, pious men. Somehow or other, the mind of Kuvera had been agitated, and Dhruv Maharaj was advised to pacify him. Text 34. Tam prasadaya vatsashu sannatya prashyoktibhi na yaman mahatam teja kulam no abhi bhavishyati. Synonym: tam, him; prasadas, pacify; prasadaya, pacify; vatsa, my son; asu, immediately; Sanatya, by offering obeisances, Prasarya, by respectful behavior, Uktibhi, by gentle words, Na Yavat, before, Mahatam, of great personalities, Teja, wrath, Kulam, family, Na, our, Abhibhasyati, will affect. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. For this reason, my son, you should immediately pacify Kuvera with gentle words and prayers, and thus his wrath may not affect our family. Purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. In our common dealings, we should maintain friendship with everyone, and certainly with such exalted demigods as Kuvera. Our behavior should be such that no one should become angry and thereby commit a wrong to individuals, families, or society. Text 35. Evam swayam bhu pautra manushasya manur dhruvam tena bhivandita sakram shibhi sakam rishibhi swapuram yayo. Synonyms: Evam, thus, Swayambhu, Lord Swayambhu Manu, Pautram, to his grandson, Anusasya, after giving instructions, Manu, Lord Manu, Dhruvam, to Dhruva Maharaj, Tena, by him, Abhivandite, being offered obeisances to, Sakam, together, Trishibhi, with the sages, Swapuram, to his own abode, Yayayu, went. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Thus Swayambhu Manu, after giving instruction to Dhruv Maharaj, his grandson, received respectable obeisances from him. Then Lord Manu and the great sages went back to their respective homes. Thus end the Bhaktivedanta purports of the 4th canto, 11th chapter of the Srimad Bhagavatam, entitled Swayambhu Manu advises Dhruv Maharaj to stop fighting. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pastaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami iti namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharane Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschati Deshadarane. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaur Bhaktivinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. I seek blessing from all the assembled Vaishnavas, and thank you very much for giving this opportunity to purify myself by reading these Bhagavad verses. And please forgive me for any shortcomings in my summary. So as we have seen in preceding text that Uttama, the half-brother of Dhruv Maharaj, was killed by Yakshas when Uttama went for hunting in mountains. When Dhruv Maharaj learned about the death of his brother Uttama at the hands of Yakshas, Dhruv Maharaj was enraged with anger, and he immediately decided to take revenge on Yakshas. And as a result, Dhruv Maharaj went to fight Yakshas. In fierce fighting, Dhruv Maharaj killed many Yakshas, and he was continuing his fight when Dhruv Maharaj's grandfather, Swayambhu Manu, realized that Dhruv Maharaj was at a wrong path as he was continuing killing Yakshas. Swayambhu Manu appeared and told Dhruv Maharaj that, my dear son, intense anger causes a person to commit sins, thereby throwing him into hell. In addition, such anger causes the person to remain trapped in this unending cycle of birth and death. Succumbing to intense anger, you have killed yakshas who were faultless. Noble persons are going to condemn this horrible act of yours. Swambhu Manu told Dhruv Maharaj that for the mistake committed by one yaksha who killed your brother, you are punishing the entire clan. The main message out of these four texts, 32 to 35, is that uncontrolled anger can result in dreadful actions, as it happened in case of Dhruv Maharaj. Even Dhruv Maharaj came under the control of three material modes, or the illusory energy of Supreme Godhead, Sri Krishna. Krishna has said in Bhagavad Gita that Maya, or the illusory energy potency of Supreme Lord, is very difficult to overcome. But those who surrender unto him can easily cross over his illusory energy or Maya. In other words, one can cross over the illusory energy and attain the Supreme only through unalloyed devotional service. We as devotees and member of ISKCON should strive to become Goswamis by controlling our senses and thus controlling lust, anger, and greed. Also, in this context of this discussion, of these verses, we can refer to chapter 12 of Bhagavad Gita, which is entitled Devotional Service, where Krishna says what kind of qualities he likes in a devotee. And in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 12, verses 13 to 14, Krishna says, Adveshta sarva bhutana maitra karuna evacha nirmamo nirahankara sama dukkha sukha shami santushta satatam yogi yatatma dhrad nishchaya may arpit mano buddhir yomad bhakta samay priya. So the translation is one who is not envious, but is a kind of friend to all living entities, who does not think himself a proprietor and is free from false ego, who is equal in both happiness and distress, who is tolerant, always satisfied, self-controlled, and engaged in devotional service with determination, his mind and intelligence fixed on me. Such a devotee of mine is very dear to me. A pure devotee is never disturbed in any circumstances, nor is he envious of anyone, nor does a devotee become his enemy's enemy. He thinks, this person is acting as my enemy due to my own past misdeeds. So it is better to suffer than to protest. A devotee does not attach much importance to the pains and trouble pertaining to the body, because he knows perfectly well that he is not the material body. He does not identify with the body. Therefore, he is freed from the conceptions of false ego and is equipoised in happiness and distress. I'll close here. Thank you very much, devotees.
Thank you for nice summary.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much for explaining.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu.